Everyone, switch on your video. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. So once more, you just tell me the formulas to find out revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, and primary deficit. Anju, what is the formula to find out revenue deficit? Anju.
Revenue expenditure minus revenue receipts.
Okay, revenue expenditure minus revenue receipts. What is the formula to find out fiscal deficit? Aishwarya?
Total expenditure minus total receipt.
Total expenditure minus total receipts. In this itself, two things are there. Total expenditure means capital expenditure plus revenue expenditure minus revenue receipts. From that, we have to either add what we have to add, non debt, or what you have to do, RR plus CR. From that, we have to reduce borrowing. Okay. Next, primary deficit. How do we find? Karthik?
Fiscal deficit minus interest payments.
Fiscal deficit minus interest payments. Okay, so you know the formulas here, and what is given according to that, please find out. You can copy it down the question. From the following data, find revenue deficit, fiscal deficit, and primary deficit. All of you completed the question? Did you complete the question?
No, ma'am.
No. RD is equal to RE minus RR. What is given for RE? How much it is given?
80.
80. What about RR? Which one is RR?
Tax revenue and non-tax revenue.
Yes, tax revenue and non-tax revenue. So total, how much it will be?
57.
57. Okay, now find RD. You got, Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
How much it is?
23.
23. All of you got the same? Anybody got? Anybody else? Said correct. We all got same number, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, fiscal deficit. And this capital expenditure is given. Is it given? Yes or no?
No.
No. So what you should do? Take it as? No need to add, take it then, or take it as 0. FD you got? Aishwarya you got?
One second, let me check it again.
Okay. Grishma you got? Elvina, you got?
Yes, ma'am. That's one.
Okay, you just tell, let others hear if you have got. Yes, how much you got?
I got 11.
11. Okay, wait.
21.
Yeah, who's that? Who said?
Ma'am,
Aditya. Okay. Aishwarya,
Yes, ma'am, it's 21.
21. Okay, just check Elvina, but somewhere when you reduced, it might be wrong. Okay. Amal Raj, Karthik, all of you got the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomlin,
Yes, ma'am.
correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so next one, primary deficit, how to find out that? Tomlin, please tell. How to find out? Yeah. Did you say anything?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
deficit minus interest on payments.
Minus interest payments. Okay. What is the interest payment given here?
20.
20. Okay, so what is the fiscal deficit? How much you got for fiscal deficit? Tomlin?
Ma'am, 21 now.
21, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
21. Reduce that, reduce interest payments from that. How much you got?
Ma'am, 1.
Okay. All of you got the same? Yes or no? Same, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone finished this? Shall I move to the next question?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is just how we have done that I have given. Okay. If anyone doesn't know, you can just see. Okay, next question. Here also find fiscal deficit and primary deficit from the following items. Even though they have asked fiscal deficit and primary deficit, you have to find out what is revenue deficit, because interest payment they have given in such a way that first you have to find out the revenue deficit, then only you can continue. So first you can find out the interest payments, then you can find out fiscal deficit and primary deficit. First find out revenue deficit, then find what is the 25% of that. Revenue deficit formula revenue expenditure minus capital expenditure minus revenue expenditure. Oh, again I have written wrong. Revenue deficit is RR. Find out what is revenue expenditure and revenue receipts. Get the difference. Then 25% of that. Irfan, what is revenue expenditure? How much is given?
Sir, 70,000.
70,000. And what is RR?
50,000.
50,000. Did you get revenue deficit? Did you find?
Once. $20,000, ma'am.
Okay, 20,000, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Okay. Of this, you have to find 25%. Did you get 25% of revenue deficit? Just find out. 25% of revenue deficit. How much it is? Find out. How to find that?
Into 25 by 100.
Okay. Anybody got the answer for this? 25% of revenue deficit? How much? 5,000. Okay. So I'm just writing it here. Now, next, you can find out fiscal deficit. Aishwarya, you got?
Yes, ma'am.
How much it is?
Is it 35,000?
Okay, wait. You got? What about anybody else? Got fiscal deficit?
Yes, ma'am.
How much?
35,000.
Okay, there is something different. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. Karthik, same?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there is something different. Just 1 minute. You have one table with you in your textbook, right? Page number 71. Just take that. In that, just check fiscal deficit and borrowing. What speciality you found in that? We had one more option. FD means what? There is actually no need to find this way. What is the speciality you found in that particular table related to fiscal deficit and borrowings?
Both are equal.
Both are equal. Is there any way did you remember? Do you remember some relation like this, FD? FD is what? And it shows what? Something? Do you remember? Related to borrowing? Just check. Fiscal deficit.
It shows the total borrowing requirement of the government.
Total borrowing requirement of the government. So, we can take borrowings as what? As fiscal deficit. Okay, we can take the total borrowings as a fiscal deficit because fiscal deficit shows the borrowings of the government. It can be from internal, it can be from the public, it can be from the RBI, or it can be from the external source. Okay, so this borrowings can be taken as FD. But in the previous example, there is a mistake, I feel. They have given it as a wrong one. Why is it so like this? No, just wait. Here, 32, we have got 32, they have given it as 32, but what fiscal we got, fiscal deficit we got, it should be 21. So there is some mistake in this question. Borrowing should be always equal to fiscal deficit. Okay, just keep that in your mind. How to get the primary deficit now? You got the answer?
Ma'am, so that 35,000 is wrong.
The 35,000 you don't take it as, because we don't have all the numbers here, all the things they have not given. Whatever they have given, according to that we have to take.
Ma'am,
Yes.
but how will we identify it? But in some questions, the capital is not given, we assume it as zero, right?
What is that?
In some question, if capital expenditure and is not given, means we assume it
See,
as zero.
here without, see, just take it as borrowings as fiscal deficit. The previous question, there is a mistake, that is why it is like that. Otherwise, if you see your, what is that, table, whatever is given, or anywhere if you see borrowings will be the same as fiscal deficit. Okay. So, if borrowings are given, that you can take it as fiscal deficit. How much you got for primary deficit?
10,000.
Okay. I hope this is clear for you. You can just see this, because these two are different pictures, that's why it's like that. Interest payments 28, yes. Fiscal deficit, from this you can understand borrowings it is 40, so you can take that as fiscal deficit, but just find out whether, just check whether it is correct or not, whether you can find out. Capital receipts, but capital expenditure is not given. Oh. Okay. So it's not possible. See, in this they have not given the capital expenditure, right? Receipts, non-tax revenue, borrowings, revenue expenditure, interest payments. Okay. Revenue receipt is how much? 55, right? And that again, do we need to include the non-tax revenue? Yes or no?
No.
No, because already it is a part of revenue receipts. So the first one you discard, that is better. The first sum what you did, that you don't copy it down, because that fiscal deficit is not at all equal to the borrowings. It should be equal, that is compulsory. Either they should have given then that capital expenditure, that's why maybe capital expenditure they have not given in that. No, capital receipts, right? Which one is not given in that, which I told you to take 0?
Capital expenditure.
Capital expenditure, okay. In this year, did you get the answer for revenue deficit? What is the revenue deficit? Basil, did you get the answer for revenue deficit? Basil, Hadi, Irfan, Femina, all switch on your video. Hadi, Irfan, switch on. Basil, did you get the answer? No. What is the formula to find out RD? What is the formula to find out RD? Revenue deficit. I'll make someone to repeat. Just hear that. Tomlin, what's the formula?
Ma'am, revenue expenditure.
Revenue expenditure
minus revenue receipts.
Minus revenue receipts. Basil, you heard? What is the formula? Basil, what's the formula?
Revenue expenditure minus
Revenue receipt. Okay, what is the revenue expenditure given here? How much it is given? I hope you can see this. What is the revenue expenditure given?
88.
88. What is the revenue receipt given?
88.
Huh? Revenue receipt. See where is revenue receipt and tell me.
155.
Okay, 55. Now in this, what is the formula which I told you? Revenue expenditure minus revenue receipt. You will be getting revenue deficit. So what you have to minus now? Hello? Basil?
88 minus 55.
55. So answer?
33.
33. Very good. So revenue deficit is 33. Fiscal deficit, I told you it is borrowings. So you can take that as fiscal deficit. So FD is equal to borrowings. And primary deficit, how to find? Aparna? Primary deficit, how to get?
Ma'am, fiscal deficit minus interest payment.
Okay, FD, you know, from that you have to reduce interest. Interest payment is how much?
28.
28. FD is
40.
40. So 40 minus 28. Hadi, what is the answer? Hadi.
12, ma'am.
12. Okay. So it is 12 crores. You can write in that way. So here, just the answer for that. You can just see how they have written the formula and how it is applied. Follow this method. That will be easy for you. Okay, this you can start, just copy down the question. We'll discuss it later. written? You can do this as a homework, but you see here it is given capital receipts net of borrowing. Okay, net of borrowing in the sense something they have reduced from this. So it is not all the borrowings in this. Okay, just keep that in your mind. Aditya,
Present,
Anila,
ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Anju, Aparna,
Present, ma'am.
Atul, Basil, Femina.
Present, ma'am.
Femina is present, right? Hannah,
Present, ma'am.
Karthik,
Present, ma'am.
Irfan. Irfan is present, right? Pavitra. Pavitra. No. Okay. Sharath, absent. Shubham, present. Tomlin, present. Hadi, present.
Present, ma'am.
Aishwarya,
Present, ma'am.
present. Amal, absent. Ashish, absent. Amal Raj, present. Elvina, present. Grishma, present. Sneha. Yes. Okay then. Just try to do this as a homework. Next class we'll discuss. Okay. Thank you.